because the Mavericks need to be successful closing out this season.
Dallas controls the opening tip between Nick Richards and Dwight Powell. Rebound for Hayward for the Hornets, who played in New Orleans last night. And they lost 2 players during that game to injury who aren't playing tonight.
No, nobody should want that.
Asking for trouble.
Yeah.
Let's face it, man. Kyrie he's that guy, period.
And he just missed one. It's just his 4th that he's missed. Fires it cross court. Now a 3. Box out by Richards for a rebound.
And there's the call. You got to get out of there. At least try to trick the officials or something, right?
Yes.
He's been on a G League assignment and out of the picture for a couple of months.
You know what keeps you in the league for a long time? Is having talent and being able to play.
Yep.
Just that simple.
Yep.
That's a goaltend. Nick Richards on the block against Powell. Score the basket for Dwight, and the game is tied.
Rowlett tomorrow and see if he'll buy me a wad of chicken.
I mean, at least a burger. Luka on the blow-by, and that's 2 goaltendings called so far on Nick Richards.
Not a good sign defensively.
The Hornets are the worst 3-point shooting team in the league at 32.5% this year, and they're 5 of 8 in the first quarter. Offensive rebound, and I had it written down, but he did remind us, as Harp said earlier, that he's 25 years old. We caught up with him before the game tonight.
A puppy. Baby puppy. My boy Popeye, I saw Doug Smith. It's nothing like that. Those are my guys.
Those are some memories right there.
Here's Kyrie driving inside, and the basket in the paint. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Kleber screens. Irving turns the corner. Off that screen, blocked by Mark Williams.
That's great defense there. Like it's supposed to be played with his minutes nowadays.
Averages a steal and a half a game, as you saw him go after the ball with Kyrie had it, but able to maneuver off that screen and knock down a pull-up. In January of 2020, had a 9 of 12 shooting performance in this building, 19 points in a win for the Hornets. Irving with the drive, absorbs some contact, down he goes. In January of 2020, had a 9 of 12 shooting performance in this building, 19 points in a win for the Hornets. Irving with the drive, absorbs some contact, down he goes, and Powell grabs the rebound.
That's the thing, is Charlotte was so hot.
Here is Irving.
That's a little electricity.
Hornets had a double-digit lead since 1:21 left in the first quarter. Mavs trimmed it to 8 on the fancy finish by Irving. Now he'll go outside and part of the way down, but crawling out on a 3-point attempt. Free throw line jumper, bad miss by Mihailuk. Running the ball down is Kyrie Irving. Now Kai's got some buddies with him on transition. He'll pull up.
That the guys that are out there, they're trying to be on the roster next year, if you would.
There is, I searched, by the way, there is a bartending school in Dallas. I don't want to give him any free pub, but there is one, yep.
Guys missed 2 tonight.
Smith finds a shooter in the corner. It's missed by Washington. A denial of Kyrie, but Reggie finally found him. And Kai drives baseline and leaves it for Powell, and another basket for Dwight Powell. Shot clock now at 10 seconds for the Mavs. Pick and pop opportunity for Kleber. He's going to show and go. And another escape dribble pull-up by Maxey.
Well, at least he has something to change into.
Luka leaves his feet, finds Kai, and Kai will let it fly. On the money! These two teams split their season series last year. Home teams held serve in both games. The home team having a hard time holding serve tonight. They've got work to do. For a steal. Here's Smith. Transition look for McGowan's. Last minute of the third quarter. Desperation high in this game and in this season. And it's Luka. It's an air ball. Desperation high in this game and in this season. And it's Luka. It's an air ball, but coming away with it is Irving. He finds Hardy back-to-back for the rookie. That's tonight's Bayer heart-pounding moments. Mavericks had an 18-5 run to close out the third quarter. They open the fourth with a Reggie Bullock three-pointer.
I like it.
Never thought break.
Yeah, they're dodging some bullets right now, Harp.
And here is Irving, shovels to a trailing Wood. Wood lays it up and in. One-shot game. Wood going to Kyrie. And Kyrie darts around the defense. It draws a little contact with an acrobatic finish.
He can get whatever he needs.
And Kyrie really getting after it against Washington. Washington tries to overpowering. It's stripped by Irving. Williams giving him some space. Wood hands it off. You don't want to give Kyrie Irving some space, but he misses a good look at a three that would have tied it.
It was.
Luka checks in with those big numbers at just the right time.
Nice pass.
Finds Irving. He's wide open. Tip out rebound by Powell. Powell's pass is stolen. Thor runs it down. Powell came back. He knocked it off the leg of JT Thor. And Irving with the catch and shoot. As Kai's on the line. Has tied the third highest scoring game of his career. And Gordon Hayward has 23. Those two guys are over 20.
It's a disaster as far as that goes.
Double team on Luka. Cross-court pass. Dallas needs it. Irving in this three. Here comes Wood. Dallas just scored on a two-point basket inside by Luka. Here's Wood missing, but it's followed in by Irving.
Pick up Cole.
Here comes Wood. Dallas just scored on a two-point basket inside by Luka. Here's Wood missing, but it's followed in by Irving.
Pick up Cole.
Mahailu back to Smith. 54 seconds left, and that's a deflection and a steal.